you're making a run at, aren't you? Rolling up a stake and going to Vegas.
Welcome to the #1 poker radio show in the world. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. 1 full hour of poker news, entertainment, and lots of Sin City surprises. Now, let's bring on the host. Here is Mark Hoke.
All right, and we'll turn that on for, actually, I should turn the camera on, too. That'll help. Hey, there we are. Amazing how that works. Click and a go. I've got TJ Schulman sitting in here with me. One of the most dangerous players around. I fear this man. I really do. Of course, I feared him more when I got beat in a tournament last night, but that's all right. We are live here on the Mark Hoke Show at the World Series of Poker. Players just coming out from their break here in the dreaded Crazy 888. Crazy Eights, whatever the hell you want to call it. TJ, and you were in this little shite show earlier today.
Oh, awesome fiasco.
Everybody has really been comparing this to the Colossus today.
Most definitely.
I mean, what's it been like in there for that Crazy Eights?
Oh, it's just like close your eyes, put your chips in the middle, and hope you have the right cards. I mean, it's just... You have no clue what it is when you put your cards in the middle and put your chips in the middle and the players turn over their hands. Like, really? Do you really have that hand over there?
That's the worst. When you go to really? That's just so bad.
Oh, yes. It's you wonder if it's, ABC poker that, one pair beats two pair and so on from there.
Yeah, it's very interesting, too, because we saw this during the Colossus as well, that so many great players are out of this thing in the first couple of levels in this. I mean, you're out here, and we have just seen everybody filing out in the first, even the first 2.5 hours. Noah Schwartz isn't out, though. He's the man. We all know this. Yeah, I need you on here, Noah. What are you doing? But it's been, crazy like the Colossus was. These flights have just been, everybody's just had to go for it, not waste any time in trying to accumulate some chips to reach day 2. That's pretty much been it.
Yeah, the bottom line is, the players are trying to accumulate chips. The good players know when to put their chips in the middle, but some of the novice players are just so excited with great hands that they don't even know they have to wait their turn to put their chips in the middle.
I heard that story today. That was unbelievable. Somebody, completely 100% as out of position as humanly possible, just went all in. Couldn't contain themselves.
Player was just prematurely excited. We get dealt our cards. I'm in the blinds, and player decides on the button to shove all in before the player under the gun decides to even play his hand. So the dealer is excited and goes, "Sir, I know you want to play this hand, but can you please wait till it's your turn?" He goes, "Oh, no, I'm all in. No matter what everybody else does, I'm all in." So the dealer is trying to explain to him that you do have to wait your turn. He goes, "Oh, no, it doesn't matter. With this hand, I'm going to play it all the way." And
Jesus.
The player in the hijack position looks down at ace-king and goes, "I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this hand?" He goes, "We know the player on the button's all in, and maybe I should fold this ace-king over here." Sure enough, he turns over ace-king. The other player goes, "Okay, am I all in now?" The dealer goes, "Yes, you're all in." He goes, "Okay, great." He turns his hand over with the small blind and big blind still to act. I mean, it was like a carnival out there.
They're playing for a bracelet in there. Just so you guys know. They're playing for a bracelet. Oh, that's insane. But of course, we're on the third flight of this tournament. Fourth one is going to be kicking off here in about an hour and a half. So everybody who has had their brains stomped out in the first 3 flights, well, best of luck to you guys.
Yes, most definitely.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody filing out in the hallways about 4:35. It should be a hoot.
Yeah, we're on the second break now. A good-sized field is coming out for their break. And they'll go back and do battle for 40-minute levels, this one, not hour levels. So tomorrow they'll go to hour levels. It'll calm down a little bit, once we get through. They'll break the money bubble tonight, so the players will still start settling in a little to their normal routines when the chip stacks start getting a little bigger. But between now and then, anything could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's take a look at what's been going on here at the World Series, because we have some more big news from yesterday. very exciting stuff here. Let's pull up the results for the last few events. Event number 50, that $1,500 shootout no limit hold'em, and another one of the ladies got on the board.
Yes.
Sofia Umarova scores in that one, and I feel so bad for Niall Farrell.
Oh, most definitely.
I mean, I'll tell you what, he has been so close so many times, but hey, the ladies get to take their turn.
Yes,
that's
they
how
do.
it goes.
And of course, his friends have to chime in that he got beat by a girl.
See,
she's
that
no
was
girl;
wrong.
she's a great poker player.
Yeah, but Sophia wins $264,046. She's out of Los Angeles, California. Nero Farrell, the runner-up in that one, followed by Michael Mixer, Yulian Kolev, Damian Salas, Raymond Ho, Daniel McCulley, Daniel Tang, and Alexander Lakoff. Vanessa Soaps finishing in 10th in that one. So pretty wild one in the shootout, but our second female open bracelet winner this year.
Yes.
Pretty awesome news. Always good to
Kristen
see
was
her.
the first one.
Yep.
I've had the pleasure to play with her in the Bounty tournament. She played absolutely great poker. She played ABC, and she played awesome poker. She really deserves a bracelet. Kudos off to her for a second bracelet. She won the ladies event a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And she can really give the boys a really run for their money. She's a great player.
Yeah, she is tough. We'll go to event number 51. That is the $10,000 eight-handed pot limit Omaha Championship. And oh dear, oh my, 5 left, and Brandon Shack Harris. One of the nicest guys in the world. I swear to
Mr.
God.
Nice guy at poker.
He's definitely, I think, I'm going to put him in the top 3. He is just a terrific guy. But he is right now leading the 10K eight-handed pot limit Omaha tournament at $6.93 million. Tommy Lee in second at 4.7. Lauren Klein, looking for his second bracelet, is at a little over $4 million. Matthew Pari and Milad Marji still in the hunt in that one. Harley Stoffmaker. I love that name.
Yes.
Harley Stoffmaker.
Yes, that's what cereal boxes are made out of.
Yeah. And he's Canadian, too, which makes it even better.
Of course.
But Brandon Shack Harris trying to wrap up another World Series of Poker bracelet. That'd be fun to see him bring another one home. Leading the way in event 51. Event 52, that is the $3,000 no limit hold'em. They are down to 18 in that one. And Ling Lin Zheng from Lincoln, Nebraska. That doesn't seem to make any sense.
No, that's more of a Hong Kong transplant to me.
You'd think there would be one of the guys from another country, but Ling Lin Zheng at $1.75 million out in front. Savan Markarian from Glendale, California is at 1.4. Thomas Miller is at 1.3. Roger Tesca 1.26. Mac Sorabi at 1.2. Tony Roberto, I know he's a friend of yours, is $950,000. He is in 6th place, and Lucky Chewy also in that mix as well.
Yeah, Chewy can definitely play, and don't count him out. I don't care what the chip counts are. Chewy will be at the finish line.
Yeah, he's incredibly dangerous. Also, some other names in there. My good buddy Nick Eunice is in there at 11th. Jay Farber is sitting there in 12th. James Aikenhead in 13th place. So should be a pretty interesting finish in that $3,000 no limit hold'em. By the way, Jay Farber not recognized by the WSOP reporting staff.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
They wrote up a hand yesterday and said player in the button. That player was the runner-up in the 2014 World Series of Poker.
You know you've fallen from the site when you're the player on the button and you were the runner-up in the WSOP.
How can you not know who? Sorry to my peers, but you kind of got to know who Jay Farber is. He's pretty recognizable. The guy's built like the Incredible Hulk. I
think he makes the Incredible Hulk like the little guy.
That's kind of E6 on that.
And by the way, I'm going to put my vote in for James Aikenhead as one of the Mr. Nice Guys in poker.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we'll see if he can catch up with Ling Lin Zheng here in the 3K No Limit Hold'em tournament. Event number 53. God, I wanted to play this so bad. You should have put me in this one. I'd have won it. The Mixed PLO, $1,500 Mixed PLO, Omaha 8-8 and Big O tournament. And there's John Monette hanging around again. 531,000 chips. He stands with 22 players left as the leader. Cody Crouch is in second at 435. Alan Lee at 420. And my good buddy Uvi.
Nice.
Uvi Bronstein at 348. Also in the hunt there, we got Alexei Makarov at 278. Bart Hansen. And I love how he's got West Hollywood, California. You know, he can't be from L.A. No, I'm from West Hollywood.
No,
I'm
West
Bart
Hollywood
Hansen.
is a totally different place.
I'm Bart Hansen, baby. He is in 10th place right now. Gavin Smith also still in the hunt in that one at 102,000. I thought that would be fun having Gavin and Bart Hansen heads up for a bracelet.
Wow, I'd pay to see that show.
Jeez. Yeah,
No Greyhound served at that final table.
Oh, no, not at all. Yeah. So 22 left in event number 53 in there. Event number 54, that is the Crazy Eights. We'll take through the first two flights from yesterday. Day 1A saw Daniel Freed bag 366,000
Huge
chips.
stack.
Gaitis Bernatavicius. I might have gotten that. I'm not sure. From Lithuania at 360,000 right behind. Francis Rusnak at 341. And I'm very excited to see this player.
Very good player.
Yeah, very good player. 1 DNR. That's a did not report.
Yes, for those folks that don't understand, the WSOP is vernacular for Topps chip stacks.
Yeah, did not put his name on the bag. 336,000. Joshua Field at 323. And you had just mentioned her, Jen Shahade.
Yes.
Bounced her way out of that flight at 285, one of the former
Just
Grindettes.
came back into town and right away, big bagging.
Didn't even waste time
Awesome
on
job,
that.
Jen.
Also in the hunt there, we got Lonnie Harwood in 11th place at 235. Dimitar Donchev at 208. Simeon Nadenov, at 200. Who else got? Alan Kessler.
Yes, we were just chatting about that earlier today.
159,000 for him. Let's see who else we got there. Jason Less is in there at 119. Those are really all the notables at that point. So that's day 1A.
And a little trivia about Alan Kessler breaking Todd Brunson as the all-time cashier in the WSOP.
Yeah, he's scored, 50? Well, he passed Todd on the list.
He passed Todd on the list.
He passed Todd on the list. They should have to fight for something.
Yes,
Just put him in heads up for something.
I would love to see the video of that one.
That would be entertaining. Day 1B saw Andy Spears, and you thought that 366 was pretty good. Oh, no. Andy Spears says, thank you very much. I will bag 499,000 chips.
Yes, I can one-up you on that one.
In Flight 1B, followed by Lev Millman. These guys ought to screenshot that. Hang on to that as a memento. Lev Millman at 315,000. Joep Remakers at 278. He is from Malta.
East Coast boy.
Yeah, he's East Coast boy. Yang Zhang at 258. Brian Phillips at 250. Rounding out the top five. Running down some names in there. Scott Davies is in there at 196. Bart Leibert, who's been having a great World Series, is at 180,000. Sliding down. Oh, Gang Wang from Chad.
Very interesting place that would have.
That's a good one. That's one of my new favorites. Gang Wang at 151,000. Hank sitting at 149. Let's see what else we got. Zach Grunberg, good friend of mine, is at 108. Let's see. Just running down here the top 50 they gave us. Yeah, we'll sit on that. But Andy Spears leading the way for Day 1B. Day 1C is still playing right now. Liz Bradenberg is looking so beautiful over there. God, she just makes my heart stop. It doesn't go pitter-patter. It's just done.
She does pretty good when she goes live on Facebook, though.
I know. She's a lot of fun. Liz, do you want to say hi to everybody real quick? That's it? That's all I get? Wow. Now she's coming in. TJ, you might have to move for a second.
All right,
there.
I can move.
Liz, there. I'll even pull my mic for you, Liz, because I love you that much. What's up, sweetie?
Hi. Just coming to give you more love.
I'm just so happy.
Am I blushing more or you?
No, you are.
She made Mark's day. I don't
Nah.
know how well Mark can work the rest of the day.
Liz is going to win this tournament. Its bracelet is hers. I'm just calling my shot right now. TJ, you can come in second.
All right.
All right? We're legit with that? Okay. Right now, Day 1C is still obviously very early in the game. They got Justin Young up there, J.C. Tran on the board, Taylor Parr, Jeff Madsen, Joe Cotta. But, man, these chip counts are nothing. So completely
long way to the
worthless to
finish
report.
line still.
Completely worthless.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have mentioned the entries on those two flights, though. Day 1A, Well, no, they don't have them up yet. I guess I can't mention it because they don't have it posted. Never mind. Event number 55 is going to be starting today as well. We've got one more play of the Crazy Eights, but that $50,000 Poker Players Championship, playing for the Chip Reese Trophy, and a lot of money. That tournament starts here at, I believe, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock today, yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, I have my money on a dark horse that happens to be a mare of a dark horse.
Okay.
And that happens to be Ite Brady to make the final table.
Yeah, there you go.
A very, very well-known East Coast player. That's awesome, and she's running well. Made two huge runs in two of the bigger limit games today.
Yeah, she's been playing great. So, yeah, I don't blame you for calling that one. No doubt about it. But, of course, if I'm telling everybody, if you want to see the elite of the elite in poker, if there's one event that you want to come down to, this is it. So they're going to be getting underway here in just a little while. So if you're anywhere nearby, drive on down, or if you're in the Rio and just can get away from your table for a little bit, go in and check this out. It is an amazing event. Should be down in the Amazon room. So.
Oh, it'll be the greatest event.
See, Liz is walking by again. See, she just stops traffic. That's what she does. But there's event 55, and that is really everything that is underway at the moment. Things kind of settling down as we get near the 4th of July sort of break. But coming up this weekend, let's see what we got. Going down Saturday. Yeah, this is Saturday, Mark. Sunday, we've got a $1,500 no-limit hold'em tournament at 11 o'clock and a $1,500 pot limit Omaha split 8 or better, one of my personal favorites.
Yes.
At 3 o'clock on Sunday. And then the 4th of July, actually starting off a tournament on the 4th of July.
Yeah, one of my best buds is a defending champion in that, John Gale, in the 1K Turbo.
So we've got
$1,000
no-limit hold'em, 30-minute levels on that. So they're going to try and hustle everybody out of here on the 4th of July. Then we'll come back on Tuesday with the $5,000 no-limit hold'em and the $1,500 7-card stud high-low 8 or better. And then the tag team events on Wednesday.
Yes, great event. If you ever wanted to play in a event with a good buddy of yours, come on down. You can list up to 4 players, anywhere from 2 to 4 players. The player only has to play one circuit of events around the table, one orbit. That's all you have to play. So if one player is better than another, you can determine whatever you choose, the amount of hands that the individual can play.
Yeah,
you only have to play one orbit.
Yeah, I've got a conflict there because I've been asked to play that, but I have the Women in Poker Hall of Fame ceremony at 11 o'clock on Wednesday as well. Plus our show on KSHP too. So, but I think I'm gonna do it just because I would like to be able to be the first poker player ever to be doing a radio broadcast while playing in a World Series of Poker event.
Yes, that would be an exciting event to them to bring you down your bracelet right here at the table for the show.
I'll just let Chad Holloway run it the rest of the way. Screw it, whatever. It's all good. But that should be a great event, so make sure you check that one out. And also on Wednesday, the $25,000 high roller pot limit Omaha tournament.
That's going to be an event of all events. 125,000 chips getting thrown around by players that just want to put chips in the middle.
It's going to be so sick. That is going to be an all-star field on that, too. So make sure you check that one out on Wednesday. And, boy, we're closing in on Ladies Weekend, too. Thursday, $1,000 no limit, 3K pot limit, Omaha, split 8 or better. And then the ladies invade on Friday. Of course, that is a 10K, officially.
Officially, that is a 10K
Officially
event.
A 10K.
So if you gentlemen want to put your dresses on and pay $10,000 to play a ladies event, come on down.
I will put $1 towards Sean Deeb putting the buy-in in there.
That would be an outside long shot, Mark.
He pulled that stunt once before.
Yes, I remember when he dressed up for that event, and they changed the event to a $10,000 event after Sean decided to play his fishnets.
Yeah, it was not a good thing. But, yeah, maybe he'll do it again. But that's one of the great changes the World Series has made in years to make sure that doesn't happen. So, of course, the ladies buy in for $1,000.
Yes.
It's a 90% discount for them. We've also got on Friday the $1,000 WSOP.com online tournament. And then the final 6 players come here. So you're
Yeah,
playing
that should-
online all that way, and then all of a sudden, no more.
Then the mask comes off, and you can't hide behind your laptop. So should be interesting to see who the players are. I will be taking a whack myself at it
Oh, okay.
in my room with a couple of little rails watching, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so that's going to be and there were some pretty big names that got through on that last year, so it should be an exciting event there. Also on Friday, the $111,000, $111. Well, I think I kind of repeat myself. $111,111 high roller for one drop. No Limit Hold'em tournament kicks off on Friday, and then it's time on Saturday, July 9th.
Let's get ready to rumble.
The main event gets it rolling as 68A, as we have to call it around here, starts off on Saturday. Sunday is the B flight, and then Monday the C flight. So you got 3 chances to hop in there and try and shove your way into day 2 of the main event.
I cannot believe where the summer has gone.
It's
It
been quick.
was yesterday. I remember walking in the door and they were announcing we have a 1-3 game open. Please, anybody want to come and sit down? It was first day WSOP. It was like yesterday.
Yeah, so we'll be getting to that. And of course, also right after the main event starts, the little one for one drop is also going to be playing. That is actually technically the last event of the World Series.
Yes, first time ever. We have events after the main event, and great value, great tournament, great players, and should be a huge field to follow with the main event. People just don't want to go home. So everybody's going to be here through the little one drop, and it's a great event.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it's about time. I'm surprised the WSOP never did that before. They didn't have another bracelet event while the main event was going on. But, yeah, so
Players just don't want to go home. You know, as long as the WSOP has some action for the players and it's a bracelet event, players will stay and play till the WSOP turns around and says, okay, guys, it's time to go home. The year is over.
Get the hell
Everybody
out.
has to pack up. We got to pack the building up
you're
till
done.
next year.
Yep, and we'll be getting ready for that lonely feeling when this room closes up and the tables start getting torn down, and
Wow.
we'll
it's
be
just-
getting ready for another November 9 here pretty soon. It's
That's
only a
right.
couple of weeks away.
yeah, last week of October.
So, wow, time flies when you're having fun, kids. So that's what's going on at the World Series right now. We're going to take a break and come back here more with TJ Schulman and whatever cast of crazies decide to pop into the building.
We'll drag some through on the next break.
Yeah, and I know, and our good buddy, by the way, good buddy DJ Kaiser from Arctic Blue Cooling Towels and Stark Energy is going to call in here around 3:15, so we'll get to talk to him a little bit about his products that we're sponsoring.
Nice.
So that'll
Some
be
great new products out there.
Those cooling towels are awesome. You got to buy one.
I think I might.
You should. Not to
Mark's
put,
still staying cold since 9 o'clock this morning.
That
so
thing
it's
is-
got to be good.
that thing is amazing. So, oh look, I got to try this on air. Hey, can I get a voucher? Can we get one on the air? This will be fun. Oh,
got
no.
Called out.
It's going to make me walk up to the office again. Oh, my God. That's one of the nice things about. Okay, I'll be on air. We'll get to show that off for you, that amazing process of us media people, scurrying like rats to get our food vouchers every day. They upped it this year. I got to give the World Series credit for that, by the way, before we go to break. They upped it from 10 to 15 for us.
That's a pretty good value there.
Yeah.
You can actually get something instead of having to pay on top of the $10.
Yep, because you can go right in the poker kitchen, get that nice burrito for $12.
That's right. It's no like voucher plus 2, voucher plus 3.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So thanks to the WSOP for
Yes,
doing
of
that.
course.
They've done just about everything right this year. I'm very impressed. I was talking to Jack Effel about it yesterday. It's been a pretty darn good World Series as opposed to last year.
It's
that was
gone
just-
really smoothly. Players are liking a bunch of the changes. The schedule's been a little kinder to our bodies a little bit because some of the events, just one after the other, you run from a day 3 right back into a day 1, and then your brain's got to go back to basics again. And the schedule, thank God, has been a little easier to be able to do that.
Yeah, so kudos to the WSOP. All right, we'll take a break, and I may play a little trivia with you too. By the way,
All right,
I had
sounds like a
fun.
plan.
I had fun with Jesse Caps yesterday. I may do that to you too.
All right, I think we'll try that.
All right, let's step back and take a break. We'll put that fan cam up. Not that too many people are in the hallways right now, but it's always fun to get to see your friends, neighbors, and, of course, the superstars of poker on the show here. So we will step away for a little bit here on the Mark Hoke Show. We'll be right back.
The PPC Poker Tour continues an incredible 2016 as Season 4 rolls on. June features 2 great events as we hit the Isle Casino in Pompano Beach, Florida, with a $110,000 guaranteed tournament June 13th through the 16th, and a $200,000 guaranteed event at Foxwoods Resort Casino in Connecticut June 24th through the 26th. And July features the PPC North America Championship at Tampa Bay Downs July 14th through the 24th, with a $100,000 guaranteed main event, plus other great stops at Naples, Fort Myers, Florida, and Ho-Chunk in Wisconsin. And of course, all roads lead to the PPC Aruba World Championship in November. For more information, go to ppcpokertour.com. ppcpokertour.com and get in on the action. We are the Players Poker Championship Poker Tour. Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go? You can't walk around the World Series of Poker without seeing someone wearing 3-Bet clothing. It's super comfortable and stylish, and their stuff looks amazing. The incredible team of pros who wear 3-Bet hats, hoodies, tees, and more are a who's who in poker. All-time greats like Phil Hellmuth, Jonathan Little, Doc Sands, Brian Rast, Jason Kuhn, Scott Clemens, Ben Tollerane, Jeff Gross, and of course Antonio Esfandiari are all proudly wearing the 3-Bet brand. They wear 3-Bet clothing because they know that being comfortable and feeling confident is crucial to winning on and off the tables. 3Bet.com has shipped thousands of orders worldwide, and with new lower prices, it's time for you to join the 3Bet team, just like the pros, and receive 10% off with the promo code RADIO. Make that right call and feel like a pro at 3Bet.com. Need to get the extra edge in your poker game but can't find the answers? Action Junkie Poker is your solution. The Junkies will train you to take your poker game to levels you never thought possible. Action Junkie Poker works together with you every day with one goal in mind: to help you win. Their unique Iron Sharpens Iron training method features 24/7 support, live on-site and group training, over 300 hours of coaching content, group chat, and a true family atmosphere, making sure you can't go wrong with Action Junkie Poker. Plus, they even have the gear to help you look the part as well. For more information on Action Junkie Poker, call 702-859-7676, 702-859-7676, and visit ActionJunkiePoker.com right now. We coach, we sell gear, we create game killers. Action Junkie Poker.
I know what you're thinking. Why would I need a voiceover production company? Does your company need a commercial for radio or television? Are you looking to do an audiobook or web presentation? Then you need a voiceover production company. Black Eagle Sound Design is home to some of the finest voice actors, producers, and engineers in the business. Log on now to besd.us and find out more. Black Eagle Sound Design will be there with you and your project every step of the way. On time, on target, and at a price you can afford. Visit us at besd.us.
Looking for an energy drink that can amp you up and get your body performing at its max capacity? The search is over. Stark Energy is here. This proprietary blend, including turmeric and glucosamine, is packed with inflammation fighters, and its unique formula will help you maximize your workouts and daily activities. Stark Energy's all-in-one blend will continue to provide energy while supplying a recovery element to a post-workout regime. It's all natural with 0 carbs and only 5 calories. Uses uses all natural stevia sweetener and has less caffeine than a cup of coffee. So what are you waiting for? Visit StarkNoLimits.com/MarkHokeShow right now. Try one today. Energize and punish the pain with Stark Energy.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at MarkHokeShow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at MarkHokeShow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
That's right, Big Sexy, that's me. I call everybody else Big Sexy on the show. I should do it for myself one time, right? I should. I'll turn your microphone on, too, because I'm that kind of guy. By the way, I'm supposed to say this on the air. I made a promise. Alma, I love you. Yeah.
Nice.
The gang at the photo booth, Andrew and Alma. The double A connection over there.
We got a long distance love affair going on over here.
Yeah. But I'm so irate right now that Andrew, even though he's sporting a very sharp purple shirt, which I do appreciate, looking good, did not bring me ice cream from the back. You are a dirty rat bastard. You're just thinking about your team and not me. Oh, well, what are you going to do? No, these guys are doing a great job over here with the photo booth. It's at thewaymarketing.com. And if you've played an event here at the World Series, they've got a picture of you somewhere. As long as you remember what table you were at, you're good.
As long as you look at the little card on your table, it tells you what to go look at. And you can find your pictures. And they got some pretty good deals for people that never had a little plaque put up in the room or a little specialty going on. And
like
Mark
this.
has a Stein over here.
Look at this bad boy. This is the photo Stein from the World Series of Poker. Check this thing out. And this thing's hard as a rock, too. All right? This isn't some piece of junk
you can
plastic.
put that in the freezer and put a nice cold brew in it.
Oh, my God. That would be so good right now. Yeah, so we'll just there. You have to look at me twice.
There you go.
That's painful, but, what are you going to do? Yeah, so check them out at thewaymarketing.com. And speaking of other sponsors, by the way, we probably should mention a few of these before we get to our second break.
Sure.
And we mess around. We got DJ coming on, and we'll play a little trivia with TJ Schumann. It could be
Alrighty then.
Lizzie Harrison and Jared Hamby in the house, by the way. Love them both. Two terrific people. Let's see who else we got. Well, Ustake.com. We just Scott just finally dropped some patches off. Of course, if you're looking to put a package up for the World Series or any other poker event, as long as it's reported, you are more than welcome to put it up on Ustake. And, of course, you can buy into your favorite place. Like if TJ Schulman put a package up on Ustake, you could buy into this guy for as little as $20.
Wow.
$20.
I may maybe be able to put a little piece of myself up.
You should. Why not?
Just to have some fun.
Yeah. Have everybody buy into you on that. But go to Ustake.com. They've done a great job, staking safe and secure at Ustake.com. Good friend Josh Brickus at Brickus Breaks. Man, if you like sports memorabilia, sports cards, you've got to get in on this. It's like it's almost like a lottery for sports memorabilia and cards.
Yes, that's a great idea.
You just buy in to a break. That's what Josh calls it, a break. They break open a package of cards or memorabilia or whatever, and depending on like what team you bought and everything else, you have a shot to win some of the coolest stuff. And if you go to Brickus Breaks on Facebook, you'll see all of it. Go to joshbrickus.com, and you guys all know Josh, one of the most trusted poker players in the world.
Yes, most definitely.
Great guy. And you get $5 off your first break with the code WSOP. So make sure you use the code WSOP, 5% off. Share my pair. Have you ever shared your pair?
No, I have
TJ?
not.
You haven't?
No.
Maybe you should try that.
I definitely most will.
Pick up your phone, download the app, go to Share My Pair, and, of course, you create hand videos of that crazy hand that you don't want to tell everybody about. And instead of sitting here in the booth like I have to do, sometimes and tell the story 100 times, just do it once. I mean, that's what I should have done my Colossus hand. I should have put that hand up.
Great idea.
I should have just put that hand up and said, say, Mark, what happened to the Colossus? And I say, look, this is what happened. It's real easy. Just download Share My Pair to your phone, and, of course, you can post all your hands to social media. Some great improvements they made from last year, so check that out at Share My Pair. ThePokerAcademy.com, they're printing money this World Series. Rep Porter and Ian Johns.
Nice.
Rep won a bracelet, Ian won 2.
Right.
And, of course, they got those great videos up there where they're going to take you through how to play at different styles of tournaments. Ian's got that brand-new Limit Hold'em course up there.
Yes, he does.
Which is perfect timing. So check it out today at thepokeracademy.com/Mark. Arctic Blue Cooling Towels. We're going to hear from DJ Kaiser in just a little bit. You got 50% off an Arctic Blue Cooling Towel.
Great value.
My God. I've got one that I wet down here about 9 o'clock with some cold, not super cold water, but cold water, and it's still cool. And it's, what, 3:05?
Yeah, I've had a few people come by and say, I can't believe it's still this cold after 6-7 hours.
Amazing. Check them out at arcticblu.com and 50% off with the code MarkHokeShow.
Great value.
Got to be kidding me. And, hey, New Year's talking to me about your Atlanta Braves, who were a 3-1 dog today.
Yes. Atlanta
right?
was a 3-1 dog to one of the best pitchers in baseball, Fernandez, and they're winning 9-1 in the 5th inning.
You might have gotten information on that if you'd have gone to jimfeist.com.
That is a very good possibility.
Jim Feist, of course, the 46 years of sports consulting, and you can get free plays sent to your phone every day. Just text 25827 or text GAME to 25827. Jim will give you free plays. Plus, of course, if you want to get in all their great packages to take you through a baseball season, football season, whatever, check it out at jimfeist.com. And last one I'll hit on here, our good friends at 3Bet, and we're going to be giving away a ton of these
Great
promo
company.
shirts. And, of course, they've got a booth down here at the World Series, too. 10% off with the code radio at 3bet.us. You guys know how good they are. They're just amazing, amazing apparel. And all those great
really
pros
look
wear them.
nice, good quality apparel.
Yep, so check them out today at 3bet.us. All right. When, TJ, we were talking to Alan Kessler was putting it up today about how he has now passed Todd Brunson on the all-time cashes list. And I pulled the list up today of players who have the most cashes without a bracelet.
There's a lot of great names on that list.
Oh, this is unbelievable. It's really hard to fathom that some of these guys have never won a bracelet when you start going down through it.
And the people out there just don't realize how hard it is to really win a bracelet. I mean, great players, all-time greatest players of all time have never won a bracelet. One of them won a bracelet.
Tony Cousineau, of course, is leading the way by far. 72 cashes for him.
That's just insane.
Without a bracelet.
And I know Tony personally. Great player, great guy. Just has come close so many times. It's very hard to finish it off.
Yeah, so he is in first on that list. Tom McCormick with 52 cashes. This is of course as of the start of this year's World Series. So some of these numbers are should need to be updated. But Roland Israelishvili has 50 cashes going into this World Series with with no bracelets on the board. But he's won $1.5 million. So that's not bad.
It sometimes makes it go down a little better.
Just a
You put
little.
a few dollars in the bank.
Shannon Shore has
Great
never won a
player,
bracelet.
Great guy. Another Florida boy.
That's shocking. He came in with 46 cashes in this World Series. Alan Kessler started this at 45. He's now up to 52.
7 cashes.
7 cashes for him. Kessler was 5th on the all-time list coming in here. Eki Zhu, didn't he win one? I'm going to have to look that
really
up.
sure.
Now
We'll
I'm
look that
curious. Let me pull that up here real quick because I think he might have won one. Maybe I could be wrong.
Then we get to take him off the list then.
Yeah, let's see if he's still on the list. Let's find out. I'll punch him up here real fast. Bear with me for a second. I'm working one-handed here, guys. And of course, it's his last name that starts with a Z. I can't do John Smith. And let's see where he's at. Nope, still no. Nope, he is
Still
up
off
to
the board.
Yeah, he is up to 53 cashes now. Wow, he's cashed 8 times in this World Series. But that's right. He had a deep run in the in the Raz Championship. Finished third in that one.
They changed the payouts this year, so to 15%.
Yep. So that these numbers are definitely going to change. And also at a second place in event number 5, the $1,500 dealer's choice 6-handed. So once again, coming up short. That's
8
horrible.
cashes in a World Series. I mean, we're 3/4 of the way through. People just don't realize how hard it is to cash 8 times in the WSOP.
Yeah, Victor Ramden is on this list too. Started the year at 43 cashes. Tom Corral at 42. Nam Lee at 41. Mark Grigorich at 41 as well. Some other guys on there like Sean Buchanan, the chip burner. John Turner's on there. I think that might be the one from Australia. Sorry, Joe Tehan's on that list. Matt Glantz is at 30. Was at 38 coming to the series. He finished third this year. Sir Watts missed out again.
Yes.
I mean, that's unbelievable. I can't believe he hasn't won a bracelet.
Another great player that's gone to battle in Thunderdome and still hasn't come out with a bracelet.
Yeah. Tri Dang, Marco Traniello, Lonnie Hemowitz, Stephen Chidwick. That's another name that is
a name.
And Matt Stout's still up there. Of course, I still remember a couple years ago when he was three-handed and kind of got a little loose with, I believe it was a Jack 3.
Yes.
And, just unfortunately came up short. But Stout is on that list. John Racner has been cashing all over the place.
Stout's had a great series. I think he's had 6 or 7 cashes this series so far. He's climbing up the list high.
Yeah, Dan O'Brien is on that list, as is David Plastique. So out of those top 25, I mean, that's pretty...
great players on that list.
Who would you like to see win one the most out of that group?
There's just so many great